guys, I just want to make a little video. I always start out with, I just want to make a little video, and it ends up being 15 minutes long. So it's probably going to be a long one. Not really. I just wanted to kind of do a little health update and also update on Sarah's first day of school. Excuse me. First, Sarah's first day of school, which was actually the second day of school, but she couldn't go because of shot record confusion thing. She is in all regular classes if she can handle them, except for math. And when she got in the car, when I picked her up, all day long, I didn't know what to do with myself. So I just watched YouTube and movies, and I didn't know I wanted to stay right by the phone. It's like Mama Bear was in overdrive. But I kept waiting for a call. And she did so good. She got in the car, because for the first few weeks, especially when it's so hot, because school bus air conditioners, come on. They're no better than when I was riding the bus in the 80s. Until it starts to get fall, she's going to be a car rider, or until she's comfortable enough and wants to ride the bus. But she got in the car, I looked at her, and she wasn't smiling, she wasn't frowning. So I'm like, well, how was your first day? And she said, fabulous. I nearly took my foot off the brake and had an accident. I was like, what do you mean? Because I really thought she'd have some complaints, because look, my little girl is a complainer. She is like a little old lady that likes to gripe and complain about just about everything. I mean, not everything, but pretty a lot, like me, actually. But she said she loves every one of her teachers, except for one. And she said she's got like 5 friends, and they're all different. She said she thought one was going to be too preppy because she was real skinny and pretty and looked like she was a cheerleader, and she said she was the sweetest girl. And I told her, looks are deceiving, I said, but there's always going to be some that are going to be there to make fun of you and to tease you and to be rude to you and ignore you and all this. Also, she said a little chubby boy. She's chubby, so it's okay to say that. Walked up to her, and I don't know if it was during, like, after lunch or what exactly, but just walked up to her and asked her if she had a boyfriend. Keep in mind, she's 12. And she said no. And she said he did not say another word. He just turned around and walked away. So I don't know if she's got someone crushing on her or I have no idea, but I thought that was kind of funny. She's not allowed to have a boyfriend at this age. Boyfriends, but not, anything like that. But anyway, so far so good. And she's doing really good with finding her classes, because all her classes, she's in big school now. Last time she was in 3rd grade, and they sat in one class all day, except for lunch and recess. But she's doing really good with finding all her classes. She said everyone's running around like crazy, not trying to be late and all that. This is her first experience having a locker. Thank God they did not they do not require combination locks, or they don't allow them. I'm not sure. She said she saw a couple on the lockers. They might have got special permission, but it's just the regular locks that have, it comes with 2 keys, little padlock thing. And one goes to the office, and she keeps the other one. But she says every single time she messes with that lock, it's so hard to get the key out or whatever, but she's still learning. She has dexterity issues, fine motor skill issues, so it's actually good for her to have to do that in between every single class. But she's gonna find out, because she wants to join band, or she wants to at least check it out. Um, she's going to try to find out Monday. She's going to find the band leader and ask what's up with that. Because, you know, at 7th grade, they do band as still beginners band, 6th and 7th. I'm not sure if they start at 6th. I remember when I was a kid, I think 7th and 8th is beginner band, and we played at home games. We didn't go anywhere, and we did pep rallies, but it was, you know, simple stuff like Eye of the Tiger that they still play constantly. But, and I played the trombone, and I was good at it for about a year, and then I told him I wanted to quit, and he was mean to me, and he almost made me cry. I think I threatened to beat him up. That was before you could go to jail for that. But anyway, so she had a great day, but also keep in mind she has no homework. There was no stress as far as having to, you know, get her head in a book and work. So she's going to have extremely stressful times, and anyone who has ever had any type of resource or special ed classes or has any type of disability, for example, my sister-in-law is dyslexic. There's tons of reasons to have special needs, or so many types of special needs. So some of you guys even gave me some advice, which I appreciate, just to be really aware and be careful with her being thrown, because I do feel like kind of that she's being thrown into the lion's den. But one thing with the autistic team here is if she starts having issues with English, for example, or reading or history or whatever. See, I never taught her anything about Texas history because, number one, I'm not from here. I didn't think it was necessary. And I would rather have taught her, which I did somewhat, Native American history, because that's what we are. And I thought she would benefit more from that. We didn't get very far. Her attention span is really short. But anyway, so fingers crossed, fingers crossed. We still may consider a service dog in the future, because I know it's going to get hard. But I've got to find a program, and the waiting lists are so long, and then they want fundraising, which isn't really that big of a deal. I mean, it is for me because I don't have any family and hardly any local friends. I don't. It's not like I can have a bake sale or sell t-shirts locally, you know. But some programs, they want $12,000 to $16,000, and that's for raising the dog and training. That's like to care for the animal until it gets into your home. It's not like you're buying the animal. But that's kind of pathetic, especially when it comes to a kid. Also, a service animal can be either a dog or a miniature pony. It depends on the disabilities, the needs. But most of them are dogs. And that's here in the U.S. I don't know about other countries, but those are the only two animals that can be service animals. But they are not considered pets. They are considered medical equipment. And there's no laws currently in the U.S. as far as they need to be tagged or licensed. They don't even have to wear a vest. You know, I mean, you can walk anywhere with your service dog unvested. That most people do that out of convenience, you know. So people will know, okay, service dog, don't pet, don't pay attention, kind of thing. But anyway, so somehow I'm going to start looking into programs again, because I don't think, you know, the puppy would have been a wonderful service dog, but she got to where she was overly protective of Sarah and I, and you can't have that. You cannot have any dog that is going to even act aggressive, even if it's just a bluff. You just can't, because it has to have complete public access. And there's going to be kids running up and hugging that dog with no permission. And I mean, because that's just life. That's the way it goes. But anyway, I'm already at 10 minutes and 30 seconds. I apologize. And just a little bit on my health. I felt really bad today. I felt really bad today, and I think it was because we went to Pioneer Days Festival, whatever, that they have here in New Boston once a year. And we walked around quite a bit. I think the walking got to me. We didn't stay long because they had a sheriff was capturing some bad guys, putting them in jail, and there was a lot of fake gun shooting, and Sarah got overloaded to the point to where I had to medicate her, and we literally just had to leave. But we only spent $5, and she got ripped off because she should have got a stuffed animal, because her arrow, her little dart, went in the star, but apparently it wasn't in the star the way it should have been. I hate carnies; they're full of crap. But anyway, but yeah, so I'm paying for it today. I'm paying for it. I'm hurting so bad. But I'm trying to not take the strong stuff. I did take a half a muscle relaxer just to help me go to sleep. I hate taking those because, the next morning I'm still dizzy and feeling like poop, and I would like to be able to, especially driving her to school, I can't be dizzy or anything like that, because I'd be totally unsafe. Anyway, I look really fat today for some reason. I'm extra chubby. But anyway, I'm sorry for all the babble. I'm just so proud of Sarah. And I just really hope it continues to go well for her, because, yeah. Anyway, so y'all have a good rest of the weekend, and I'll talk to you later. God bless. Bye.